Hello and welcome to the RWBY Nation podcast. I am Admin Winter, the podcast admin, and your podcast host for today's episode. Today we have...
Hi, I'm Admin Ren.
I'm Admin Raven.
I'm Admin Pyrrha.
And I'm Admin Fox, guys. What's up?
Good job. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about episode 4. And then any new theories, considering we also have some other new admins today as well.
Hey.
But
Yay.
first, starting off with episode 4. Anybody want to start somewhere?
Can I mention how absolutely...
I was destroyed emotionally.
Period.
I was to a degree.
So,
Like I don't have many words because I'm still in shock.
yeah. So
I'm
let's-
confused
Let's
more
talk
than
about
anything.
the actual tournament fight.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Mercury's
I was-
breakdancing.
Yeah, like,
Oh my god, his semblance is momentum. It's amazing.
Is it actually momentum?
It can't. There's no possible way it could be anything else. I
Yeah.
believe that he uses momentum to almost like a speed boost, but it's also like a power boost at the same time.
Was it momentum or inertia? Because those are two different things entirely.
Oh, you're not wrong.
What if he has both?
Ooh.
Then we're all boned.
He's the power of vector forces. That's it.
Oh boy.
He'd be like an unstoppable train.
Oh wait.
I'm not sure if his semblance was showing or not. That's the thing.
That's
That's
a
like-
very
I think it
scary
was.
concept.
Because that's the thing about it. Like, we don't know how much of their semblance is actually appearing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
Like
Until it's
Yeah.
blatantly obvious.
until it's ridiculously obvious, like painful.
Like Nora.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hers
you
is
mean
very painful.
Thora?
Yes.
You can definitely tell who she's based off of.
Oh,
I-
it was
I'd
already. We already knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so painfully obvious in episode 3.
Episode 3?
Oh,
Two.
yeah, like
2.
just her semblance.
Yeah.
2? 3?
2.
We already
Two.
knew. We already knew.
Three?
Juniper was just gender bent of their characters.
Yeah.
Fairy tale based stuff. Not really fairy tale. That's more mythical if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like...
Yeah.
and
It's
two of
like
them are
Thor
physical.
is a Norse god. So
Which
Yep.
some people consider that mythology to be fairy tale.
yeah.
Well, we also have like
Which is
3 people
true.
that are actually real. If you consider Achilles a real person.
And then you have
I've heard that it's-
And believe it or not, there's a possibility she's not based off of
Achilles.
but actually based off of Pyrrha, who was the daughter of Pandora.
Oh.
I
The
know,
other
I
one. The
figured
other
that
one
out
was. I
yesterday.
forget the name of it, but it was the god of achievement or something like that.
But has she cross-dressed? Because hopefully,
Nike?
like, all of Team Juniper's characters that have cross-dressed once in their life.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's if I remember correctly, yeah. That's what it's based off.
Oh,
Joan of Arc,
yeah.
Yeah,
Thor.
Joan of Arc.
Mulan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I said gender bent.
Ugh.
Yeah.
My favorite is probably
Sorry.
Jean, because it's like Joan d'Arc, and it's just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a
good.
great way to describe it.
It's just like, because she's like the most badass thing, and it's just like, you have a woman knight, and for the longest time they were just like, okay. And then you know that there was a few of the guys that were just like, I know you're a woman, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't
don't-
care.
That and the French have been known to be very neutral in their faces, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although back then it was like a really big thing not to have any women fighting. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm still extremely confused as to if we saw a part of Emerald's semblance or if that was Neo.
That was not Neo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop.
Yes, it was.
Like,
You could
if it
actually
was-
see like her uniform, like in the blur.
I've literally stared at this GIF a million times, and it's not her.
It's completely
You have to
Neo. Who else
remember-
has this good semblance to do that?
You have to
Emerald,
remember
you haven't seen her. You haven't seen her have a
Which is-
semblance yet.
exactly.
But why would Emerald have a
Oh,
similar
boy.
semblance?
I mean, the Shanies have the exact same semblance.
But
Yeah, but
in
it's
this
already
episode,
proven that it's heretical.
Heretical.
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Hereditary. There we go.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sorry.
Really?
But that's only with the Ch4 family and very few families, according to this.
Yeah, according to Winter, it's a really uncommon, bordering on rare thing that the semblance is hereditary.
Doesn't mean that there can't be other people who have similar semblances.
Yeah,
You're not
that
wrong.
is true. That is true.
And if you really look at I can send it to you. I have it right here. It does. It's not Neo.
Insert crazy theory that Neo and Emerald are related.
No,
So
stop.
does that make Emerald a chameleon?
I guess.
Like a really weird shape-shifting chameleon?
She's definitely an illusionist, that's for sure.
Chameleon faunus.
Chameleon faunus
Oh,
canon.
Okay.
that's
I
so
really hate
cool.
those theories that like, oh, what if they're actually a faunus? And it's like, no, it'd
No.
be blatantly
No.
obvious.
Keep in mind that this is a fantasy-based anime.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm saying anytime you
sky's
see
the
a
limit, not
faunus,
ev-
it's clear.
Exactly. Yeah. Not everything has to be explained away by, oh, they're a faunus, that's why. Well, no, they're not.
Faunus have always been like noticeable. Like it's always noticeable.
Yeah,
And, like,
So
Blade-
they have
even-
ears or a tail, or unless you're Blake a bow, I suppose.
But I'm saying like even without the bow, like she would just be completely. And like most
Yeah.
people already assume that. Like people like saw it coming.
as soon as they realized faunuses were a thing, everyone thought she was one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't, you're blind.
Pretty much.
I mean, come on, even Penny knew.
And Penny,
Well,
like,
Penny
seeing
probably
her
like
as a
scanned her
robot.
and was like, "You're not human."
You do not read human. Nice try.
Like,
Does anybody else have the thought that there's a possibility that Ironwood is cyborg, for lack of a better term?
Cyborg.
Yeah, I can see
Well,
it.
you'll notice-
Enhancements.
you'll
I would say at
notice-
least
Yeah,
enhancements.
exactly. He's got cybernetic enhancements because if you'll notice, his one hand is always gloved, and he's got that metal plate above his eye, and Crow calls him a metal head.
Yeah, that is true.
Huh.
Metal head of his.
That or he
Also,
just
isn't he
really
the
likes metal.
Bandage.
Also, isn't he supposed to be based off the Tin Man?
I believe so. Yeah.
So I guess that makes sense.
And Penny is
It
his
explains why he
daughter?
has no heart.
Penny's supposed to be like Pinocchio
I
though.
honestly don't think
Yeah.
Penny's his daughter. Because when you hear Penny talking about her dad, she says that her dad works with Mr. Ironwood.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
probably one of the
so-
main head researchers.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that. I've got a funny feeling is we know this person extremely well, and it's sitting in plain sight, waiting to bash us over the face.
No, guys, it's new headcanon. It's obviously Mr. Shmi.
what if it's like,
I honestly think it could be.
this is like a really odd thought that's just completely random. What if Penny's dad is like Professor Oobleck? I don't know why that just popped into my head.
He's
I
the
don't.
last person I would assume to be an engineer.
No.
He said before like he like were the brains and the brawn, so
He is
Yeah.
highly logical, so it would make a lot of sense. But in the same
But he's
notion,
like,
it's hard to see.
I wouldn't doubt that
Yeah.
he's part of it in some small way, but I don't think so.
yeah,
he's all history and archaeology and all that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And extremely excitable.
I wouldn't be surprised if he helped
Hopped up
build
on
up a
caffeine.
database. If he helped build a database for Penny to understand the history of Remnant, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that may have happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make more sense. I have very random thoughts.
And I honestly think he's hopped up on a lot more than caffeine. Like, he shot Zwei out of his coffee canister, and that dog rocketed out of nowhere. There is definitely more than caffeine.
That's only that's the only
Yeah.
animal that's actually been confirmed not to be a Grim kind of thing.
Yeah, I want to see more animals besides that caterpillar and the crow.
I want to
Hey,
know what
hey.
significance that caterpillar holds, because you don't just put something like Rooster Teeth's
It was
not
kind
like
of
that.
easy.
You don't put something in the foreground. Just it's gonna catch.
Oh,
the
now
eye.
I don't think it's gonna have a major significance, although
I
the
think
caterpillar always does. But it did show the fact that she did, in some small way, actually summon something.
Yeah.
Caterpillars like are symbols of change. So Weiss is like changing.
Oh.
And then
She's
that
gonna be a
caterpillar was
beautiful
chilling on that
butterfly.
little sword that she managed to summon. When the
Weiss is
glyph
gonna
was
be a
gone, that sword was
butterfly.
still there.
Please tell me everybody noticed that that's the same sword that the giant suit of armor had in her trailer.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The royal
Okay.
test.
I know.
The royal test
could
is
you
literally
miss
her
that?
dad just like, I'm gonna make these dudes survive it.
It makes me wonder who they're going to send forward for finals. Are they going to send Yang or are they going to send Weiss, which is going to be more convenient to plot?
The thing is, here's the thing. We're assuming because of how Cinder has like control stuff, we're assuming that they're going to win.
Team RWBY's gonna win.
I
There's
think-
no way
I
Like,
not.
think
that
they're-
would make sense, but we also Rooster Teeth can throw us for a curveball and have Ruby lose.
I
I've got a
think
fucking
Pyrrha's
feeling
gonna
the
win.
tournament's not gonna. They're not gonna have an actual finish to the tournament. That is gonna blow up. That
gonna get
Cinder's
interrupted.
gonna strike. Yeah, it's gonna be interrupted
Yeah.
by Cinder and her little task force.
I
Robin
think it's
breaks
gonna be
out.
something similar to that. I think it's gonna be the fact that they're gonna make Pyrrha win. She's the almighty victor. She always thinks she's just gonna win. That fact, like when she said that in like volume 2, like she's thinks she's the winner always and forever kind of deal. So they're gonna
the
push her
fate
up.
thing. The
The what?
fate.
Well, they
Yeah.
did also
When
talk
they were
about
talking
that.
about fate and destiny and all that, like, oh boy, what is this gonna do now? I'm scared.
I think they're
The whole
gonna push
invisible
Pyrrha
girl.
up to the
What?
top and then just
Wait,
either
what?
Bring her down.
What?
sorry.
That's not allowed.
It's either that or it will just be the whole tournament like blows up all right then and there kind of deal.
I have a
Let me
feeling.
say, if they kill Pyrrha off, it better not be an off death.
I mean, if you look at the
or an
open
alternate
animation for
death.
season 3 though, like she's the first one to they lose when they actually break off from
Oh.
that circle.
Oh, is she?
And I see
didn't know that.
Ruby, like, I don't know, is Ruby in the opening, do you think she's reacting to Pyrrha or just Team Juniper in general?
Everything.
Everything.
I think it's a culmination of everything. I
The
got a
whole
funny
opening.
feeling This is gonna be an extremely dramatic series.
And
Just in
everyone is
general.
already ruined. Oh boy.
Alright, so let's get a little bit more into the winter thing, please.
Oh my God, Winter, I love her.
Yes.
I love her
It's
and I
like,
simultaneously hate her because I see a lot of
Same.
myself. I see a lot of myself in her because I have younger siblings.
She's great.
So I'm like, I can understand where she's like pushing Weiss to be your best because I do the same with my siblings, but at the same time, I'm like, you're being harsh. Back off.
It's tough love.
It is.
There you go.
Like, what do? My little brother, though, I have a younger sibling, and I don't know what to do with him, to be honest. Like,
I mean, she was being like strict, but she was also saying, "I've done the same thing, so I'm not gonna be that harsh." Because she said she went
Exactly.
to the military in despite of her father.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that she understood where, like, she very docilely gave her sister an ultimatum: either run back to daddy and ask for his money and be under his thumb for the rest of your life, or do what you want and be happy.
And also, I like the line that they threw in there about receptionist, to be honest.
That poor
Poor
receptionist
Weiss.
girl.
I can't see Weiss being a receptionist. She'd get
Oh
fired.
no.
But it's
She
the
would-
fact that, like, that's what Kara was.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I just realized that is a homage to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
was
got
just
that.
Another homage.
Hmm.
Speaking of homages, is anybody else slightly damaged by how rude everybody's being towards Crow and like blaming Vic Mignogna? That breaks my pardon me.
What do
That
you
breaks
mean?
my heart.
Blame
A
him
lot
for
of
what?
people. A lot of people are throwing a lot of negative comments towards Crow's character, saying that he's sexist because of the slight offhand banter at the beginning of his part of the episode,
Oh my
where
god.
he makes a comment on the skirt length. And I don't think people realize, in typical Rooster Teeth fashion, that's an homage to FMA, because one of Vic Mignogna's biggest roles is Edward Elric. It's Edward Elric, and that's a huge Roy Mustang thing. Roy Mustang has a weakness for skirts, especially ones of the short variety.
Tiny
For
bitty
sure.
skirts.
Someone pointed out also the fact that it seems like Crow trying to make that comment was kind of trying to maybe cover up what he was actually doing there.
And add a little bit of comedy to it, because
Yeah,
it
it was-
started really dark.
Although
Yeah.
Yang was pretty pissed. Yang looked pretty pissed.
I think that's because she lost the game or the round.
Yeah, because he
Sure.
put in that plot twist, and so she was like so invested into that story more so than the game that she was like,
Not paying
Good.
attention.
Sure, that would make sense.
And then the look on her face when he brought out the photo of Team Star.
I was like, oh no.
just her face was just like, what? And then did you
You see
notice
her
what
face
the
when
actual
you do that?
details on the photo was?
Yeah.
yeah, there's
There
like
was-
tear marks over top of Raven, and then there's like a coffee mug print over top of Summer.
Yeah.
Like a coffee
There's
mug, but
actually-
probably a beer mug.
Something
Whiskey or
watermark.
something.
Something stated. Something
Well, we know it's
of
not
the
his
dark
glass.
brown. Yeah.
But that's like,
There was actually a fan edit, and it's pointing both of those out, and it brought to light that there's this thing called drowning your sorrows, and then you realize just how deep a character Crow is, and you're like,
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
that's why
I
he's
love you
so
even more.
drunk. And you just like
Like,
pick
oh.
him up and pinch his cheeks and hug him till he's all better.
Give him tiny mini skirts.
Lots of them everywhere. A field of miniskirts
I mean,
growing off trees.
the school uniform.
Let's
shorts are
steer
pretty
it back into PG-13, please.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Sure. Yeah.
It's just clothing.
Yeah.
Even though it's like the most sexist thing in the world, but yeah.
Nah.
And then just that last bit of what he said was just.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry now.
Yeah. Thanks.
I
Mr.
actually
T.
started. I had to pause. And just kind of let like a few tears roll down before I could move on with the episode.
Ha ha ha. But
Like it's, oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
the best puns are the ones you don't plan.
But it's I had to take a moment and like collect myself before I could watch the rest of the episode.
Definitely. I wasn't expecting anything else. Like I should have. It's Monty and Rooster Teeth. And obviously, because this is his brainchild, they're going to want to pay forward as much as they can towards him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they had that beautiful montage with Ruby and Summer and like the
God.
sun. And I was like, yeah, there's his montage. And then they're like just throwing these little snippets and they just catch you off guard and just rip you apart.
That killed me. The thing with Ruby and Summer, that just killed me.
Oh, I was like, okay, I have to pause right here before I can even go on. So there's been a lot of moments where I just had to like pause the episode, just
Definitely.
collect myself. Like 'cause if
Definitely.
we're not even that really far into it. Something is gonna happen.
They're doing a good job. No one can say that they aren't.
My favorite
No.
part, honestly, was more so the winter thing when she made the like frost
The green-
Beowulf.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
I was so caught
Like
off
she was
guard.
just petting it and stuff, and I was just like,
I want one.
yes.
I'll
Yeah.
take 3 for Christmas, please.
So, like, I'll take one.
I'll
and
take a
still
whole
stay
pack.
there.
If
Yeah.
I buy them in bulk, do I get a discount?
Can I get these on the Rooster Teeth store?
That would be great.
Like
But,
imagine one of those,
little,
but like a nice big plushie, like not like the little ones for like the girls, but actually like a
my
nice
cat,
big one.
Oh my god, that was
Like they can
that
stand
was
on their
adorable.
own.
Yeah.
Like a body pillow.
The only problem is
Oh.
they take up the entire foot of my bed.
My cat just like covered his whole face with one paw, and it was adorable. Sorry, that was just
A
random.
little
Okay,
random,
mine
but yeah.
pounced on me. Hi, cat. And then everything got awkwardly silent.
I'm just trying to think of
Yes.
other things we could talk about. This episode.
So do you guys have any other theories? Because we've been talking about the actual episode for a good 20 minutes.
It makes you. A lot of people are starting to throw around the theory that there's a possibility that Tai Yang is not either Yang or Ruby's dad.
No,
No.
stop.
I think it's no. I thought it was confirmed to be the father.
It's confirmed. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, but people are still throwing it around because of Crow.
That
And
makes
Why did-
I
no
don't-
sense.
I don't know.
Why
He's
would
definitely
people
the
think-
uncle of Raven, and Raven's definitely the mother of Yang.
Uncle of Raven.
there is no disputing that Raven is her mom. They're identical. Like they could pass as twins.
We are twins.
What bothers me is the fact that, like, in the picture, she was like, "Oh, look, I'm seeing her," and Crow immediately covered it. But she
Yeah.
saw her at the end of Volume 2, so it's like, why should
But nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's her trying
The
to
only-
piece. I think that's trying to her piece the things together. Like, oh, I just saw this woman in my dream. Maybe is that actually my mom?
And it's like,
Was it-
oh,
Yeah, the end of volume 2 is probably a
Was it
dream.
actually? Was it though?
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Because Raven did actually show up. There's a possibility she stopped to talk to Yang.
true.
She did actually show up in another episode with the train and stuff.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
that's still
real.
the same episode,
Life.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
Yang
was,
The
barely
same
saw her.
episode.
the train was definitely real.
Yeah.
Or was it?
It was all a dream.
Well,
Well, then
At
how
least the
else
way
would you
Glinda
explain that
fixes
that fight with
everything.
Neo stopped?
No, guys. It's the end of volume 20. It shows Ruby waking up on the first day of Beacon.
no.
No.
I would probably literally just go down to Austin and probably slap someone. I would be so angry.
I rage
Oh,
quit. I desk flip.
Find Miles or Carrie.
I just like I live
It's like
in
this is
Texas,
how
I
we're gonna
could go-
reboot the series.
Go down to Texas, find Miles or Carrie or.
Oh, I will go. I will
Ray.
road trip. I will road trip with you because I live in Texas. I
I'll
will
take
go
you up on
there
my way
with
through the
you.
entire United States. But like.
Okay,
road
there we
trip-
go.
Road trip down there and come up to either Gray, Miles, or Carrie. Fangirl first, and then have. She's bad dog.
Fangirl
So-
first.
Just like
Fangirl
it first.
first.
Priorities.
Spy, shut up. Shh, good dog. I'm so sorry. Don't stop.
The best
my
part is you're
God.
calling him Zwei, and it's just.
He wants to fight some Grib. He's excited.
Give him a
So
giant
excited.
chicken, like a whole chicken.
He'd probably run away from it. He's a bit of a pansy.
Oh,
He's scared of my cat. Stop it.
I was gonna say something and I forgot. Whoops.
Darn distracting dogs.
Oh, that's what it was. I literally have like on my phone, in my little notes on my phone, I literally have like a list of people to fight. And so far it includes one that's personal, Miles, Carrie, Andrew Hussey, and Alex Hirsch.
But why?
Lions
would
and tigers and bears
fight
don't mind.
All of them.
Okay. So getting back to Raven, did you guys also notice that the animation for Yang walking up to Raven is the same animation, like the same like pattern exactly, to RWBY walking into the field where the Beowulfs are?
You mean
I
in
did
the
not.
their trailer?
Yeah, for the red trailer.
I never
I
noticed
didn't-
that.
And no,
I wouldn't have made
Like
that
her walking
connection.
out of the forest and into like the little like flat, just completely
Clearing.
barren area.
Is anybody else confused why Crow is at Beacon and why he's out on a mission? I thought he was a teacher at Signal.
He's also a full-time hunter.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you teach classes and hunt at the same time? It just
I think he
doesn't make
was
sense.
teaching classes, and then
He's
he
on
was like,
hiatus.
yeah.
It's
Aspen
like,
gave him something to do.
Maybe it's summer break.
Maybe Signal got ticked off with his drinking habits.
It's that.
Maybe-
Well,
maybe-
he said he was going to be gone. His dad said he was going to be gone for years, but he said he was not gone for that long though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but one of the things I noticed was like, okay, give me a second.
Hey, Ren. By the way, you don't have to actually yell.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was yelling.
She's excited. He dip. English. I give up on English.
Ren is excited.
Excitable.
Wild
All
Ren
the
is excited.
Oh,
But
wow,
wow.
one of the things I noticed was when Crow and like when they're talking about how he was supposed to be gone for years, it's like just a little slight thing in like the body language that they animated. Ruby looks kind of sad. Like maybe that's what Tai Yang and Crow told them when told Ruby when Summer died.
I mean, it's probably true.
No. Oh, I never even considered that.
I mean, Ruby was probably like, what, 3 to 5 years old when that happened? Maybe
Yeah.
even younger?
Mhm.
No, she remembered it because we know that because of Red Like Roses.
Yeah.
That's
So-
true.
She had to be old
Why-
enough to remember it.
And depending on the person, that can be either 3 to maybe like up to 5.
Yeah, like we said, 3
Or
to
maybe a little
5.
bit older, like 6 or 7.
Yeah. So it's just one of the things that I noticed, and I usually don't notice those things.
I hope
That's
they
so-
actually explore like the summer backstory and Taeyang.
Oh,
All
I
this
want
Team
I'd like
Stark.
to see. I'd
I
really like to
just
see
wanna-
more of team. I'd really like to see more of Taeyang.
Because I don't think we're gonna see
I-
much more of Winter.
that makes me sad.
It makes me
I feel
sad
pretty
too, because then I
cool.
won't have anything else.
She could come back like the last
Oh.
2 episodes.
I mean, yeah, she could help with the war, but how much she's actually gonna appear is unknown.
It's like,
Very
oh,
true.
what's gonna happen?
Because she
Yeah,
she said she
'cause-
came in and then she left because she had to do something. Whether or not she's gonna even be seen again is.
She's definitely gonna be seen again. There's no way they're not gonna have her show up again.
Yeah, I believe Miles did describe her as a babe, so I think he definitely will try his best to.
I mean, she is a babe. Let's be real.
Miles.
But of course.
Oh yes.
Aren't all the Ruby girls babes?
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I wouldn't consider Ruby because she's just so small and
Ruby is
innocent.
small.
That's jailbait.
Yeah.
Not if you're not.
She's like
Small.
she's like the adorable little sister that you just want to hang around with.
If you're like
But you're
17
not.
and younger, it's not that bad.
I don't think he understands the concept of jailbait.
I mean, I do, but if you're 17 and younger, then you're not legal either.
P.
There's a lot of that. Really depends on where you are, and that gets into a whole bunch of different laws. And that's confusing.
And you
like,
don't
it-
know if that actually takes effect in Remnant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that
other
too.
thing.
For one, like technically, yes, well, 17. If you're 17 in Texas, you could date people as young as 15 and like do stuff with them, but also up to 19, do stuff with them.
Isn't
The
there
thing
like a
is-
very specific law for that? I think it's called like the Romeo and Juliet law or something like that.
That's the Romeo and Juliet clause.
Yeah.
But we know that's the law here in our world. Yeah, we don't know anything about Remnant.
I mean, it could be 17 going on 18 and going into college kind of thing. For them, they might start school a
Yeah.
little bit earlier or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's obvious that they may start school a little bit later because they don't start like senior high school until they're 17.
Well, I don't know if that's high school. Is it? They don't exactly describe it as a high school.
Well, you
Or
think
a
it's like the
college.
last-
They call it an academy,
Yeah.
and most times, often than not, an academy is usually a college, right?
Yeah.
Academy,
Not always.
not always.
A lot
There's
of-
actually a lot
A
of
lot
places.
of private schools, a lot of private, like a private high school is called an academy.
There's
Yeah.
even like places down here where an academy can be K through 12 and even some college.
Is it bad that the first thing I thought of when they said academy was Bel Air Academy from Fresh Prince?
Why?
Because it was the Bel Air Academy. I'm like, but that's a high school.
Yeah.
It'd be great if one day we got to learn about the laws in Remnant. That'd be great.
That would make a really good World of Remnant episode.
The laws
Yes,
of
it would.
every single law.
And like just society.
I feel like it wouldn't even need to be a video. It would be just like an official thing where they have like an entire list of things, and like what's their laws versus like our laws kind of deal.
That would be. I would love that. I would read that. Just so like someone wants to make an argument with me about stuff, be like, no, in Remnant it's this. Stop.
But tries that logic in real life.
I refuse your reality and substitute it with my own.
Yep.
You get arrested by a cop. Man, why did you kill this person? Hey. In this law, it says it's legal to kill someone.
But
I'm
it's
sure
like
it won't
a
be like
lot
that
of
in Remnant, but yeah.
because there's people like. It's mainly having to do with like fanfics and stuff. People talking about like the age of consent and stuff, having to do when it gets to more mature stuff, and it's like we don't know the laws.
Yeah, it's especially it doesn't take place in anything in our world. I mean, gravity
Yeah.
has to be at least like half, not half, but at least like 3/4 of ours.
Exactly, like Winter just flipping through the air majestically. I can't see that
And
happening.
That also,
and then there's Nora.
honestly, that actually kind of just supports the fact that she's a really good hunter because if you watch everybody else that's trainees, they have to use like other types of propulsion to actually do that.
Yeah.
Well, look how much it took for Ruby to be propelled towards the Nevermore back in season 1, because you'll notice Gamble Shroud's ribbon is elastic, plus Weiss was using her repulsion glyph, and
She was
she
firing
was
her.
firing. She was firing out of the rifle.
Yeah.
So that might just indicate that Winter is just a really powerful hunter.
Yeah.
Because it looked like she was doing that somewhat without her glyphs.
Yeah, it's like, oh, nice.
Oh look, an open space. I'm just gonna go through that.
Like, I'm just gonna fly for that casually, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna screw gravity.
And like the whole thing about Yang, they said that she actually broke like out of the atmosphere and then came back down. But that's according to our world, which I think is
Yeah.
about 25 miles.
Something like that.
Like,
Wait.
she
What's that in
broke the sound
kilometers?
barrier.
Yeah, but it was something like, yeah, she actually got past that. But it's like they could easily have like the world could be at least twice the size of the Earth's. Like seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you look at like astronomy or astrology, whatever the correct word is, they say that it could easily be a world's like 3 or 4 times bigger than Earth, that have like pretty much the exact same ecosystem.
And even then, Remnant's ecosystem seems to be at least somewhat different than ours.
Yeah, I don't think there's the same
Yeah.
elements considering dust.
Yeah. Like, we don't have dust. So
Well,
there's
we
something
do. Ours is
different.
just boring.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We can't do cool stuff with it.
You can sweep it off the floor, and that's about it.
You could be allergic to it.
You
Which-
can
That's
cause
not
someone.
cool.
You can cause someone having anxiety. English. Okay.
What time is that? Okay, 32. Sorry.
Like, you could cause someone having an asthma attack. That's like,
We cannot blow people off the side of cliff.
no,
mean-
no, we can't.
You can. It just they wouldn't live.
I'm sure
Not
also
with
the
dust.
I'm sure also like the huntsmen are also probably just really used to getting smacked around kind of thing.
Probably.
They probably have a lot of calluses, probably.
Yeah.
Full body callus.
Not to mention aura.
They're a little thick-skinned.
That and the fact that they can dodge bullets.
Super
Oh
fast.
boy.
Because it's like the
Nature
dust probably
summoned
doesn't
here.
fire nearly as fast as an actual gunshot.
They still move really quickly.
Yeah,
that
but
would
it's
also-
but it's slow enough where you can actually do the whole sword dodge thing.
Or just that everyone in Remnant is really, really fast and have really good hand-eye coordination.
But even then, like a
Possibly.
bullet is supposed to be impossible to dodge because of its speed. That no matter what, if I just shoot you like directly in like your stomach, let's say, it's gonna hit you unless you're moving incredibly fast. But for a human to move faster than a bullet, it would destroy the human body.
Yeah.
Unless you're an incredible.
Unless you're literally, you can Ruby.
Yeah,
Or unless you have aura.
yeah. So there
They've
might
just
be a bit of a
taken
balance in the
kills
fact
with
that they're hunters, so they're like hunters and huntresses, I should say. So they might have a little bit just be tougher just because of their genes and the fact that that's the way they are.
Yeah.
Like it might be kind of like the way Avatar: The Last Airbender works. Some people get it, some people don't.
That is so ironic. I just restarted watching that.
I mean, everyone has aura, like every living thing.
Yeah, but
Except for
to be able to
Grim.
actually use it in a greater capacity is as a hunter or a huntress, that's a necessity.
Yeah.
That would be like a thing like higher thinking and lots of higher thinking and my mind just blanked on the word. This is fine.
But is it considered like exercising? Like everyone can do it, but you just have to put the work into it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's,
Like,
that's
we
the way
don't know.
I-
Like, one of the theories that I've seen, it's like, they don't know about their semblance, or like, the semblance doesn't like activate until they get to a certain age.
Yeah.
I've seen like fanfics like that. It's a pretty funny ones where it's like a little 5-year-old Ruby suddenly just speeding everywhere and doesn't know what to do.
Oh
terrible
my
series.
god, I can't stop. Yeah, I think it probably does parallel to excuse me, The Last Airbender though, because it probably just like they probably just discover it one day. They're just like, you're doing strange things. That must be your semblance. Okay.
Oh.
Essentially.
Like just
Like
imagine
little
Yang. Just
energetic-
imagine Yang just sitting
Like
there,
getting
just
eight-
sitting there, and then Crow just looks over and her hair's on fire, and she's like, "What?"
Well, to be fair, she'd have to get like punched first for that to happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like she fell on the floor, and then that happened, and they
Yeah.
were like, "That's a thing."
Oh.
Or like maybe like little energetic Ruby, like little 5-year-old energetic Ruby, like wanting to get a cookie, like ate the cookie until she's like half like on the other side
Like
of
she
the
just,
town.
she's like, "I'm gonna get that cookie," and then she just grabs the cookie and then goes to the side of town and just whoosh, and she's like, "Wait, what?"
Like, where am I?
What is happening?
That's
know
a
what?
really adorable mental image, to be honest.
Little baby Ruby like halfway across
Ah.
what's that city called? Patch.
Yeah, halfway across patch and doesn't know what to do because her semblance is like here.
Oh, what was it gonna be?
Here.
I think it was on Tumblr. There was something. I think it was the baby alternate universe. I forget if that's the correct name, but I know they did actually show that. Like it was showing that some of the characters got turned into babies.
Oh, is it
I've
the
seen
orphanage one?
Say
I've
again?
seen multiple fanfics of this. Which one are we talking
I
about?
don't know. It's just one where they have like some of the characters as babies, and then like I think one of them isn't a baby. I think it was Weiss. Yeah, Weiss was the one that wasn't turned into a baby.
Oh no.
So like she's trying to take care of them, and it's like Ruby can't say words correctly. That's I don't know why, but every time people put Ruby into like a kid situation, she just cannot say things right.
Because it's adorable.
Yeah.
And Ruby's adorable.
So when she tries to say Weiss, it's really like rice.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. No, Weiss is like Weiss is still like a little kid. Isn't that one? If I'm thinking of the right one, if we're
Yeah.
thinking of the right one, with
Yeah.
like
Well, there's multiples of
I
that
think
kind of
it's
thing.
like yeah, there's like multiple ones like, but I remember one. It's really adorable. Of like Ruby saying everyone's name wrong. Like Roman is like ramen, and it's like
Yeah.
Vice is rice. Oh gosh.
I think
There's
we
a
tried.
bunch of
Oh,
them.
there
It's,
was
I
a new one.
believe-
The new one was for Fox. Fox was fudge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the orphanage AU.
Yeah, that's the Orphanage AU. Isn't that by Dashing Ice Cream?
I think I
Yeah.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wonderful
Dashing's
artist.
work.
Oh, it's
Oh
adorable.
my god. I love her
Dashing is
art.
the best.
I love Dashing has such beautiful art. I
I like
love
Kinzai
art.
too.
Yeah, but I was
And
talking
I
about
love-
that because
I-
they did talk about the Yang thing. They
Don't forget
like
about
they put a
Mojo.
blanket over Yang, and she's like, "Don't do that. 'Cause she gets really hot." It was like, why? And then just fire. Just
Suddenly
Whoosh! And suddenly everyone is panicking. That's what.
Mom, Yang's on fire, help!
yeah.
I love AUs. So much fun you can do with them.
Like, can we talk about how Ruby Grimaclips is only up for PC?
It makes me so sad.
That makes me
To
honestly
be honest,
slightly.
it's so much
kinda
harder
angry.
to get it onto a console because
imagine.
consoles are just not friendly.
No. I mean like comparing it to Mac.
Yeah, there's no Mac. Like I thought there was gonna
They're
be Mac.
probably working on the Mac version.
Yeah, because it is a lot harder to get it on Mac.
I know, but like
Okay.
I could have sworn that like I was at RTX, and I could have sworn they had the demo version on Macs.
Yeah, but you can put a Windows operating system on a Mac.
Which is true.
Yeah, I haven't
And that
figured out how
doesn't
to do
actually
that.
void the warranty because you're not actually modifying the Mac software.
I need to do that.
Yeah, that's the reason why you can do that, is because you're not actually modifying it.
Something's vibrating.
Yeah,
Is somebody getting a phone call?
Not me.
yeah, that's on the side. Sorry, hold on. I'm just gonna mute, but you guys continue talking.
Okay.
I just forgot what I was gonna say.
What about cats?
Do you want to
That's
talk?
good.
You want to talk about the next part of Mirror Mirror?
Yes, I
Has
love
anybody
it.
else has anybody else been rickrolled with that?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I
I-
freaking
oh, I-
fell for that.
I love when
almost
people
got
like get
rickrolled.
so mad at Rickrolled, and it's like actually a good song.
Oh,
It is.
It
like,
is. It's just I
That
found
song,
a
I
link.
used to play on PlayStation Network and PlayStation Home, and every time I tried to go like into like this dance club thing, that's all that would be playing.
I got really excited because Mirror Mirror is one of my favorite compilations, and I thought that it was actually like they released or leaked somehow, and I went in and it started as Mirror Mirror,
Except
and
like
then
a really
faded
little bit
into
changed.
Rickroll.
Yeah.
No, it faded into the Rickroll. I'm like, did I just? Ah, come on.
It's the funny thing is like I'm sitting here because I'm the one who posted that,
You are. You're horrible.
just laughing at all of you.
Wow.
It didn't bother me so much. I actually liked it though.
it was
I
a good
know.
transition. I'll give it that.
It took me a second. I was like, is there gonna start? This isn't. Oh no.
That was me.
It'd be really funny if they actually did put like the original melody for like Rickroll and then just added a few other things to it. It actually made that a RWBY song. That would actually kind of be cool.
I could handle.
Like that would be a good song for Neo.
For Neo.
Why for Neo?
Because
Like,
she rickrolls ya.
No, she doesn't.
she's a little illusionist, so I don't know. I was just
Ah,
thinking about
I
it.
thought it was a new pair,
Yeah.
but no, it was Neo.
I think we're gonna end the podcast here. We've been going
Okay.
for quite a few minutes, so I think we're gonna end it here.
Only a few
Hope you
minutes.
guys enjoyed the RWBY Nation podcast. Our page is on Facebook, RWBY Nation. So if you're watching this, you probably were already on the page. But yeah, if you're somehow watching this on YouTube first, awesome. That means we're actually getting enough views out of this.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments if you actually did come through YouTube first. And bye-bye.
Bye.